What's up, everyone? Kevin Oak here. Just want to take you through my squat workouts in a week. At this point, after these workouts, I am now 5 weeks out from the Pioneer Fit Tribute Meet. So the first of the two workouts, which was kind of the more serious one, um, I was working up to an AMRAP or either an AMRAP all out or stopping one rep from failure. I ended up stopping probably one rep from failure, but I did make a couple changes I wanted to talk about, primarily to make me feel better warmed up and to have my setup and just my technique feel a bit more tight because I have been struggling, feeling like I don't have the proper, upper back tightness and that sort of thing. When I'm squatting, I felt like my shoulders were kind of caving in. So what I've been doing is I've been doing pauses in my warm ups, which tends to help me. It helps in a couple ways. Helps me feel more controlled because I'm going a little slower. So by the time I get to the heavier weight, I feel a little bit better. And it also kind of helps my knees. Pause squats are a lot easier on my knees than going full speed into the hole. So the less reps overall over a period of time or over a training cycle, where I'm really just smashing into my knees at the bottom of the hole, the better for me is what I've noticed. So I try to do a lot more pause squats in my warm ups now. Um, and save using a stretch reflex for the heavier weight. So I felt pretty good in this workout. Here's 628. Obviously, I'm still just warming up. For me, the tendency in my warm ups is to do as few reps as possible and take bigger jumps. Basically, I'm going to jump as much from each set to set that I can while still feeling warmed up enough for that jump, if that makes sense. But I ended up working up to 727 for 4. Definitely not a PR. I've hit 770 for 4 before. I may have been able to hit 5 on this, but the key to me is that my squat is starting to feel better. It definitely felt like it was lagging for a while, probably because my body weight was down so much. This week I've been up more around 239, 240, so my weight's definitely up. Um, yeah, previous weeks I was more like 235, 233. So the weight is definitely making a difference. There's no doubt about that. The weight felt like it actually, being at a lower weight felt like it helped my deadlift, but it's definitely hurting my squat and my bench press. But at 240, I'm starting to realize I can feel how I felt around like the 250s. So I'm probably going to try to stay around 240-ish, 242, but we will see as time progresses. Um, but that was day one. Just getting my air maps in. Next week I'll probably go for like 740, 750-ish for max reps and try to hit 3 or 4 reps. Um, but getting into the next workout, this was actually after I deadlifted. Deadlifts didn't go the greatest. It was a weird day. I do still have a shoulder issue. It seemed like my right lat was just very locked up. I just couldn't get it to set properly to externally rotate at all. So when I was pulling, it felt like the weight wasn't heavy, but I couldn't move it quickly because my lat just wasn't setting properly. I ended up hitting like a slow 804 single, which I know I'm stronger for that than that right now. I think I'm probably good for like 830ish right now on a conventional deadlift, to be honest. But it just wasn't a day for that, so I just hit squats after because I felt fine after hitting the 804. Felt like my shoulder was just being weird. So I was like, let me get some squats in, let me get some work and work on technique mostly. It wasn't a type of squat session I was going into thinking, oh, I'm gonna like kill it and reach for this number. I was really just focusing on my technique. I was like, let me get some more reps where I feel like my back is getting nice and tight. I feel like my bar path is how I want it to be. That's what I did. I did pause squats up to around like 600-ish. After that, I went to normal speed, but I was focusing on just moving the bar as fast as I can and getting to the exact bottom position that I want in my squat. One of the keys for a good squat is your bottom position. The more efficient bottom position that you can get into, the easier it's going to be for you to reverse. So you'll see someone like me, I guess you could say, where I don't like to really hype myself up, but I get into a very good bottom position, and that's why when I reverse, it's like I'm just popping straight up because I get into the most optimal bottom position for me. When you see other people get into a lot less optimal positions, you see them struggle out of a whole lot because they're just in a bad position. Their bar path is off. It's going from being forwards and then trying to get back, and there's a bunch of things going on. So the smoother you can get that and the sharper you can get your bar path, the better you'll be overall. So these squats in this session, I was solely focused on moving the bar quickly, having a very straight bar path, and getting to my preferred bottom position of the squat. Keeping my back tight, having my back not trying to roll over or have my shoulders roll forward. And I was really focusing just on technique and driving hard through lockout, which is what I did, which you'll see in this upcoming video right here, where I hit 760. Obviously, 760 is in the max. It actually felt very good. After hitting this, I was like, I probably could have moved 815-ish, 820 right there. I probably felt like. I need to be a little stronger day of the meet, obviously. I need to be more like 830, 840. But that's a good sign. My strength is definitely going in the right way, and it's peaking at the right time. So I think in 5 weeks, my squat will be very strong.